Now, I want to talk about materialism. Materialism and money. Now, let me just get the money section out the way. Now, we know that money is a created construct that don't really exist. We know that money is a control method. We know that the reason why money exists is to keep the mass population keep on running and running and running and running for something that will never end. We know this. Now, uh, if you haven't noticed this already, money is a literal piece of paper that really serves no purpose. In fact, the best things for you in this life are free. Everything natural for you is free. They grow off of trees. You know what I'm saying? Uh, if you are going to make money, don't identify with it. That is the trap right there. To identify with the money. Because when you identify with the money, you identify with the energies of the money. Have you ever really looked on the dollar bill? Have you ever really just stared at the faces on the dollar bill? I stared at the face on the dollar bill this one time, and I got that shit fucked me up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Because these are actual colonizers that they put on the dollar bill. These people have left their physical body hundreds and hundreds of years ago, but still control the mass population somehow. Ain't that something? Ain't that crazy, bro? Yeah. Ain't that shit crazy? That shit is crazy, bro. But let's talk about materialism. Now, oh yeah, again, use your money to travel. And don't feel like you are inferior to somebody because your money, when money is a literal piece of paper that has no actual value. It is a false representation of value. Now let's get on. Now, materialism. Now, I want to let y'all know this. Every material in this world, everything that you can buy with this money, with this piece of paper, everything that you can buy with this piece of paper is a representation of you. It is a symbol of what you are. It is a metaphor of what you are. Think about a computer. When we think about a computer, we think about the different functions that a computer has. How you can organize your files, how you can go on different applications, how you can organize your entire desktop. Don't that sound familiar? Doesn't that sound familiar? uh, I can do the same exact thing with myself. I can organize my files. I can customize my desktop. If I have viruses, my overall system will run slow because it has a bug. Are you getting what I'm saying? Everything is a representation of you. So when you chase materials, you are essentially chasing something that you already have and have been of possession of for years. But like, for example, yeah, you know how the iPhones upgrade every year, right? Upgrades, software upgrades. Don't that sound familiar? Don't that sound like how you could shed skin? Don't that sound like how you can accept certain qualities within yourself and evolve? You get what I'm saying? All this shit is a representation of what you truly are. You know what I mean? But you have to realize this. And the reason why I entered this inside my series on control is, of course, we chase these material items. And we chase these material items because we want to appear or create the illusion of success. I explained this so many times. There is no success. Success don't exist. There is no success. You know what success is? Success is actually acceptance. The moment you accept what you are, the elements within yourself, what you came onto this earth for, is the moment where you become successful, like that. You get what I'm saying? You see, success outside of yourself is a pure illusion because everything outside of yourself can be destroyed, right? And if anything could be destroyed like this, it is an illusion. You get what I'm saying? But the consciousness can never be destroyed. You can kill me, but you can't necessarily kill my consciousness because my consciousness is energy. I mean, you can eliminate my physical body and disintegrate my physical body, but my consciousness is the real me. And that part of myself will never be destroyed and can never be destroyed, ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's a control method, because I've seen people who have obtained all the new uh, all the new, let's just put it like all the new releases of all new materials. This will be shoes, this will be cars, clothes, whatever. And these people mentally are searching still, because they don't realize that everything outside of themselves represents themselves. You get what I'm saying? And money, the amount, it's like this, is we're kind of playing we're really playing a never-ending video game here, and it can only end when you yourself decide that you are more valuable and you represent the ultimate value that these materials are trying to imitate. You get what I'm saying? For example, I put myself in the forefront for this shit. I put myself, me, not this physical body that you're looking at, but the vibration that is me, the consciousness that is me. I put myself on the forefront to tell y'all this shit. None of it means anything. So expand and evolve in mind. Expand and evolve in spirit. Expand and evolve in soul. Expand and evolve in the inner. And actually the inner within the inner within the inner. You get what I'm saying? And at that point, you will realize that you have been tricked. You have been tricked. You said, you were told that if you have this big house, what's the point of having a big house? What's the point of having a super big house and just living in that and just being free in a big house? If I walk outside right now, there's a man on a corner starving. And you could say, yeah, he did it to himself, or he did this, or he did that. But why do I have to assert my dominance through something that is not me? Why do I have to assert my dominance over this man or over anybody for through something that is not even me? This house is not an extended part of my genetic code. You get what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to think about things like that. Think about things like don't get attached to anything. Don't get attached to anything outside of yourself. You get what I'm saying? Even with people, don't get attached to the person. My next partner, I will not get attached to her body, her physical body, but I will get attached to the vibration, and because that vibration is an extended version of myself. You get what I'm saying? So why do we keep on getting attached to things that are not even organic and things that are not even living? Most people care more about the state of their car or house than the state of their car and house. You get what I'm saying? See, all these cars actually a representation of what you are to your body, what your spirit is to your body. You get what I'm saying? And your house too. Like, it's all a metaphor. Everything is a metaphor. And basically, yeah, know that what you are is beyond these materials. And practice minimalism for life. I mean, minimalism is basically having the least amount of material items as possible. Now, you don't have to. Me, I took it to an extreme, bro. I broke my phone because something inside told me to do this shit. I broke it. You don't have to go to that much of an extreme, or you can if you really want to show yourself something. You know what I'm saying? But don't get attached to your clothing. It's a challenge I'm proposing. It shouldn't be a challenge, but anyways, it is a challenge. Don't get attached to your clothing. Don't get attached to any material item, anything material for a week. See how you feel. or detach yourself from these things. You know what I mean? You can't find your phone, so what? Scroll through your consciousness. I advise everybody, it's one of the most beautiful things you can experience, to get lost in breathing meditation. And I'm gonna end that off with this: get lost in your breath. Don't get lost in the illusion of happiness that is being presented to you by your cellular device. And with that being said, don't get attached to any materials. That is a control